It tells us to set our scales back to zero, right? And what that means is God hates a broken scale. Say, for example, you put a 5 pound weight on a scale and you pull it off, it should go to zero. But our hearts are not like that. When we receive blessings, waking up in the morning, things like that, our heart should be zero, but it's not. It's at still focused on the blessings from before. And so this is what causes us to not be thankful. When gratitude fades, pride and like expectation rises. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why it ties back into what I said earlier, which is not trusting your thoughts and really remembering who you are. Bryce, we're not people that deserve to live
Yeah.
if we're being real. None of us in this room do. Why? Because we were natural enemies of God. But instead of killing us, he killed Jesus.
Yeah.
So if you just remember that, now you may not have been in prison or a gang member, right? You got some tattoos, right?
Yeah.
But we were imprisoned in something, right? I was in prison physically, also spiritually, mentally, you as well,
Yeah.
right? Except the physical part. And so those people like us were freed by Jesus. If you just think about that, you'd be so happy. Like, wow, I can, not only am I allowed to preach the gospel, I'm speaking in front of, ASU, I'm going to Austin, I'm doing that. Lord, I'm a person who's a pitiful person. I can't even get myself out of depression, anxiety, and loneliness. And when you start to think about it from that perspective, the grace of God, the gratitude starts to grow. But God, you let me walk on these stages. You keep me humble. You have, because of you, I am happy, So this is kind of what it comes down to.
Yeah.
You have to just remember who you are,
Yeah.
and that will make you wake up every single morning, right? I did short-term missionary in Liberia, Africa, and the kids there taught me how to be thankful. Truly, God through them. So at this time, I was complainful because I'm like, bro, I got 6 months, I've been out of prison for a little bit, but they want me to go there for 6 months in Africa, a country
Yeah.
that I don't speak. And we're pretty crazy. They gave me a one-way ticket. And the pastor said, if God doesn't work to get you back to where you need to be, then rip up the Bible. Don't believe in him. So it was a no money witnessing trip is what we call it, right? You go and you just literally have to walk by faith, right? And that was hard for me. This is like year 2, year 3 for me in my walk, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, you're like making me sink or swim essentially.
Yeah.
So I get there and automatically I'm complainful. It's hot out there. We're eating one meal a day. We have to hike 2 to 3 miles one way to get our water, come back. But yet what I noticed about the kids was there's like 50 kids in the village and they were playing with the soccer ball, but it wasn't even a soccer ball. It was a beach towel rolled up and duct tape. And they were playing with like, sandals, and they were dancing. And I'm like, bro, I have running water in the States, right? I don't have to hike. I literally can eat 3 meals a day, 5 meals a day if I want to. But why is my heart not as happy and as joyous as them? It's because it was a heart issue. They were so thankful for the gospel. They were so thankful to even be alive. They didn't even have time to think about depression or poverty. They were living it, but they were so much happier than I was.